neighborhood on the west side of town. It's called the Uplands. It's a highly desirable, beautiful neighborhood. It's one of the original planned communities in Yakima. It is situated between North 40th Avenue to North 56th Avenue. And it's a series of about 5 streets, and they wind around, and there's cul-de-sacs. It's a big walking neighborhood. These homes were built mostly in the early 1960s. You could say a little mid-century styling, also very traditional. They're big. While they don't look that big on the outside, they have full basements. Most of them, honestly, a lot of them have swimming pools. They're on really large lots, at least a 1/4 acre lot, many of them north of a 1/2 acre. So what an incredible community. It is a walking community. People walk their dogs here, they walk. It's friendly, everybody knows everyone. It's multi-generational. It's such a special place. It is also located very close to an elementary school, and they have their own park called Gilbert Park. We'll go there in a little bit. But I wanted to take you through here to give you an idea of one of the key neighborhoods in Yakima, especially this one on the west side. It is such a beautiful place. I think this home is a really good example of homes in this neighborhood. Many of them are all brick, which for me, low maintenance. I think it's absolutely brilliant. But they're beautiful, very mature landscape. You'd be surprised to know there's a huge basement underneath. While it may look a little bit smaller, this home is probably 3,400 square feet, maybe even pushing 4,000 square feet, which is such a big surprise. I'm also hearing a pool pump in the back, so this one's definitely got a pool. One thing with the older style home to consider is they're all 2-car garages. You're not gonna find too many that are gonna have additional garages, unless of course, because the size of their lot, they were able to add additional garage. So back in the day, people didn't need 4-car garages like they like today. A lot of them will have side concrete pads where you could park an RV and that sort of thing. There's no HOA here, there's no covenants or restrictions. They just simply didn't do that back in the 1960s and early 1970s in the valley. So it's a really good opportunity to reinvent these homes. Many of them, like the one behind me, has got a gorgeous roof, all new windows and so forth. And we're seeing that turnover now in this neighborhood. This Uplands area is really made of 5 blocks. You'll get a kick out of this: Avalanche, Snow Mountain, and Glacier. This is in town. I don't know where they came up with those names. Ritchie and Douglas are the other names. We're really close to Gilbert Park, so I wanted to give you an idea of this neighborhood. This is a big curving turn again. I love that it's not a thoroughfare, but this is a great example of the type of homes in this neighborhood. Again, a lot of brick. These guys have done a fantastic job updating. I hope you can see how big this yard is. Guess what? It's got a pool too, but they've been improving it like crazy. You can walk right over here to the park. Just about every night there's a group of pet owners that come here and they let their dogs run. On the weekends, people are having picnics. It's just such a treasure to find a park in a neighborhood like this. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Uplands neighborhood. It is really a treasure in the Yakima Valley. We talked about parks in an earlier video. Be sure to check that one out. And I covered parks across the valley. Gilbert Park is one of those that I featured. It's really a special thing to have a park in your own backyard. If you like this content and want to learn more about what it means to live in the Yakima Valley, please hit like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.